Oh, it burns. It burns so good, doesn't it?
I don't know what you mean. It sounds great to me.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I think it's great.
Yeah, welcome to the Sega Smash Pack for the Sega Dreamcast. The best way to play Sega Genesis games on your Dreamcast. Also the only way. It has good sound emulation.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We just woke up, we had some hash browns and pancakes, and we're ready to start the day off with Mascot Friday.
Hooray!
Congrats, everyone, for getting to the end of yet another week. This is the end of the year. This is our last stream of the year. Alex and I are already checked out. We don't give a fuck about anything.
Sorry, everybody.
Especially not the Grinch, which is today's poll winner, somehow.
Is it the first winner?
It is the top game. It is the game we're going to play first.
Why?
So this is Mascot Friday, where we rank the mascots. We got this big list full of games that we've ranked, and we're going to put a few more games on it tonight. It's 3D Mascots time, and we're going back to the Sega Dreamcast. This week's entries include The Grinch, Chicken Run, Evil Twin, and Prince of Persia, Arabian Nights.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, indeed. So these games, I don't know much about any of them. I heard Chicken Run wasn't a platformer, but then I looked at a video and there was clearly a jump button, so someone was lying to me. As for the Grinch, we're going to find out what his deal is very quickly.
I'm afraid of the Grinch.
So as usual, watch these games, evaluate them, judge them, do with them what you will. Because at the end of tonight's show, as with every Mascot Friday stream, you get your chance to have your voice be heard. You get to tell us whether these games are better or worse than Gex 64, as we rank them on our big list. Are you going to send them to Bubsy Heaven or Bubsy Hell?
Well, it's going to be Gex Heaven or Hell. It's
Whatever.
3D. Well, you have to think about Gex, baby.
He's not a devil, though. He's just like a nerd. Maybe we send him to Nerd Hell. Well, I got the Grinch. Let's play the Grinch.
I was trying to think of a nerd hell, but my brain is so slow today. I was like, Facebook is like a hell for nerds.
Alright. Well, good thing this is the last stream of the year. Alex, take the controller. You've earned this.
I'm having caffeine.
The Grinch!
The Grinch.
Konami made this.
What?
Yeah, this is, I believe, not really based on any Grinch movie. Maybe it's based on the Jim Carrey one.
Does anyone know what this game is about, or what
I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's from Universal and Artificial Mind and Movement, aka A2M. Alright, starts with a promising screen here. You can see Whoville.
Thank you.
Oh, there's sexy Konami Grinch.
Thank you. Oh my god.
This is not the sexy one. This is
You're telling me, man. This is pretty hot.
This is the 3D rendered Grinch from 1999.
Oh, this is quiet. Let me...
No, wait, 2000 actually. Turn of the century Grinch.
That sucks that you're right.
Krungling says, Ass to Mouth is also responsible for Dead by Daylight and Wet.
Fuck off.
So this studio's been around. They paid their dues with games like this.
I got it! I have a great idea. This year, the Who's will pay.
Wow. Oh, I want farty music to play whenever I stomp around. That's like a dream of mine.
My precious gadget blueprints. All my inventions, my contraptions, my Machiavellian machines.
That, in fact, is the misanthrope scheme. Build gadgets from blueprints. Halt the holiday theme.
What gadget
Space
should
Ghost?
I build first? The Grinch copter? With this, I can fly over the despicable Who's. Maybe the octopus climbing device to scale the walls.
Sorry, I'm not saying
Okay,
anything.
it's not just me. Everyone thinks
The
it's Space
rocket
Ghost.
spring to perform magnificent jumps.
Okay, so that is George
Then
Lowe
one of my
as the
most
narrator.
treasured
Thank you,
weapons.
Krungo.
The rotten egg launcher to stink out my enemies, or the slime gun to just stick it to them. My marine mobile.
Keep it on your AD, my man.
No, I know. Yes, this.
This really does look like a PS1 game. And this was a PS1 game. Whoa! Phil Collins, everyone.
No! No! My plans! My precious plans! I'll never be able to build my gadgets!
But will this debacle make the Grinch stop and quit? Of course not. He growls and pledges.
I'll stick with it.
Jesus!
What matters? Nothing's gonna stop us this year. I'll recover my plans piece by piece. And I swear to ruin the party for everyone. Even if I have to roam all over Wholand. So let's begin with the worst part. Whoville! I have more than one crafty way to upset those irksome Who's. Okay, Max.
Goes,
we're
man.
ready. Let's creep down to Whoville. Let the May begin!
Ah, the ponderous, wordy Grinch. Not nearly as successful as the 60s original.
I can't stop laughing.
Well, we
Alright.
have narration from Space Ghost, and Grinch is played by, I don't know, but he has a gravelly voice and he talks a lot.
This music, though.
I hate Who's! I hate Christmas! My heart is like a pig.
So this is gonna top our list, I'm pretty sure. This is pretty entertaining.
I hate Who's!
Okay. Alright, I'm out of here.
It's a pretty accurate rendition of what he's like. He just watches through that telescope and says, "Oh, I hate those people."
Darn! I forgot my keys. There should be a spare one in one of these boxes.
The Grinch likes to break things with his robust behind. Flatten and smush to get out of a bind.
Well,
This power is one that he completely controls. He'll pancake anything to attain all his goals.
well, welcome to a game that's all about the Grinch's fat ass. Make sure you break all those boxes with your big
can't
fat
play.
ass so you can find your keys that you've cleverly hidden from yourself.
Why would I do this? Oh, and he's calling it pancaking. Oh my god.
Yep, just pancake me, daddy.
He's pancaking and covering people in slime, and I hate
This
this.
game has everything.
No, it doesn't. Oh, there it is. There's my key.
It's always in the last crate that you bounce off with your butt.
Alright.
So this looks a hell of a lot like a post-Spyro PS1 platformer.
The strength of the Grinch is a legend in Whoville. There's nothing he can't move with Grinch muscle and will.
This entire thing is just...
A Grinch twerking on Twitch? Yes.
This is such a cursed sexual aura to it that really bothers me.
Yeah, Snoozleby says you rarely see a humanoid character butt bounce.
Listen to me, boy. There's another spare key in the next room. Go get it!
Max the brown dog is the mean one's right-hand mate. He obeys Grinchy orders, does not question his fate. This pup boldly ventures where the green one cannot. He approaches who strangers, explores a small spot.
I have a feeling we're in an hour-long tutorial. But at least we're gonna see all the different mechanics, I guess. So yeah, this is not great looking for a Dreamcast game.
Thanks, you bad boy.
I wish I could get in a word in edgewise with this damn talkative Grinch.
We got 100 bits from Brighton Tail, who says, Grinchus, take the wheel, and
Thank you.
thank you very much. There is no god here in this game.
Texture filtering is a little weird. Yeah, I don't get the sense that this was an especially good port.
I don't even know where I'm going.
I don't get the sense that A2M really put all their resources into this upgraded Grinch.
I just want to say I still hate their name.
You gotta get the dog and have him sniff out a key.
I already got the key.
Oh,
Now I
well,
just
there was
need-
a door.
Where is the door? Ah, there it is.
Yeah. Time for more
To
story.
access the next room, please identify yourself with the breath analyzer.
An anti-Who tool for which no blueprints exist is the smelly Grinch breath which cannot be missed. It appears in the shape of a rancid green cloud and can be used any time it's always allowed. This fog reveals things the naked eye can't see. Also, its rank odor weakens the enemy.
So the Grinch is an amalgamation of all of the world's fetishes, it seems like.
That's all I can think of.
And you have them at your disposal. You got the bad breath, you got the big butt bounce.
Alright, can I breathe poorly on this?
I think you need to breathe in the machine again. Or not.
Oh my. No doubt. You're definitely the Grinch. You can pass.
Got 100 bits from Apricot Ghost, who says Ginch. Thank you.
He's the Ginch.
You're a mean one. Horny
Press the
Ginch.
action button to cause Grinchy effects. This guarantees you'll be a pain in Who Next.
Is this who said, okay, yeah, this is totally Spies of video games.
You're a mean one, Mr. Bench.
At the heart of the Heartless One's cave is his bride, a master computer with Grinchy smarts inside.
His bride?
After I collect the plans that have blown away, I'll feed them to my processor, and there they'll stay. It will build my gadgets with just a click of its gears.
What? Speak up.
I hate this. Okay.
I'm looking up codes to see if there's any way to skip this shit.
The Grinch has invented a vast vacuum system. Through its miles of tubes, he can get to the Who's who he feels have so dissed him. As we begin, just the path to Whoville is clear. But as the scheme falls in place, more routes will appear.
Okay, I've got a code for you here. To unlock the bike race, destroy 3,000 gifts, and 100% the game.
I'm going to go to downtown Whoville instead. I don't
okay.
like that.
These codes are not helpful. Oh boy.
It's way down in Whoville that all Who folk reside. They're hugging and kissing the mean Grinch can't abide. Kind-heartedness and joy fill their Whotopia. Honor and love fill
Who let
the
that fly
Who
in the studio?
cornucopia. The Grinch must steer clear of their touch of affection. Avoiding all contact will be sheer perfection. But as he evades all their touching and feeling, the Grinch also plays pranks, such as Christmas gift stealing.
Alex, quit scratching yourself.
How is a Grinch, my friend?
Okay.
Okay, I gotta do all these missions.
Alright, we have gameplay. We have missions to do. Alex, go do the missions.
Go play the game.
Go be a Grinch.
Who grown-ups and children
Oh,
alike
boy, here we
fear
go.
the Grinch, but they hope that through hugs he may change just an inch. The mean one must test different ways to evade all the Who hugs and friendly advances they've made.
I feel like we've been playing this game for an hour already.
15 minutes? Are you kidding me? I got touched.
Yeah, avoid the Who's and
The
smash the
mission book
presents.
outlines the Grinch's to-do list. Using this, the mean one knows there's nothing that he's missed. One important task is breaking holiday gifts. Just thinking of this deed, the Grinch spirit lifts.
Do I have to butt bounce on these?
Yes. Okay, good news. There's only 2,999 of those left.
Ah! Oh no! I got caught. Gotta run away.
So this seems to be a stealth-style game? I don't think you have a life
The
bar.
Grinch just discovered a small rotten egg.
Never mind, the game's
Take it
talking
all you
again.
want, whether you steal or beg. This vile, fragile item's your most useful tool. You plop it in Grinch gadgets to give them more fuel.
I am already fed up with this game. I'm so sorry.
I am too.
You're not playing. You gotta play at one point.
I want to show off a game here, not Space Ghost talking.
Watch out!
know.
Watch out! This child is trying to touch my soul with his love and affection.
Ugh.
Love that poster. No, no, no! I must squash all your presents with my bounteous ass.
Alright, I will say that I enjoyed the role reversal here. The enemies that usually pelt you in these games, instead they just want to pelt you with love. They want to hug you, and you're the bad guy. It's pretty simplistic, because, you know, this is supposed to be a kid's game, but
Come on, come
still,
on!
it's something different. Oh, that music is physically paining him.
There we go.
Poor Grinch had to endure 5 seconds of Imagine Dragons there. Ouch! Ouch! So, this is the game, huh?
I'm sorry.
This is the game.
I don't know what to say.
Dreamcast had, what, a couple hundred games released over here? Why did one of them have to be this?
Don't you want to see the Grinch's adventures in flattening all these presents with his ass? Isn't that like the one thing you've all...
Sega was all like, hey, should we bring out Rent-A-Hero over here? And they were like, no, we got the Grinch and his ass. That's close enough.
Oh, I hate some of this texturing.
Sega Gaga, should we localize that? I think the Grinch has got us covered.
This is all we need, baby. This is nothing, though. It's like...
Propeller Arena, tax write-off. It'll never be an actual game. The Grinch, though,
Grinch.
we gotta send that out to retail.
Ooh, big present. Wait, no, that's a big call box. Hey, this thing is attacking me.
Can you be killed? That's the thing I find most interesting. Like, there's apparently no life bar, or lives for that matter.
Look at my legs go.
So it would require a little bit of a different structure from a typical 3D platform of this era. On the other hand, that buzzing noise is like a million times louder than everything else.
You know what's great? I can't hear it because I only have one headphone in. Let me...
Oh yeah, it's exclusively through the right speaker. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
I only hear it. I've been only hearing this ambient noise, this ambient music soundtrack, really. Yeah, it's
Bobinator
creepy.
says, health is the spiral, and yeah, it does seem to be filling up. So maybe something happens when you get all the spots on there. You gotta tear down those pictures of that guy.
I can't.
Aw. Merry Christmas, everyone.
I'm kissing him.
Merry Christmas, Mayor August May, who...
Now watch out.
There was a newspaper box over there that had a headline with you on it.
You think the headline was like, watch out for this pervert?
Yeah. He'll try to burp or fart or sit on you.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, see, it says the Grinch.
How am I supposed to get up there? How am I supposed to get those presents? They're too high. This is bullshit. Okay. I think I know what I have to do.
Y'all, I don't know about this game.
I'm not. You
I
have
really
to play
don't know
soon.
about this game.
This is...
Do you want me to take over?
No. I want to prove myself in the battlefield.
Writing Tail gives 25 Frankerzies and says,
Why?
say what you will, I like big booty Grinches.
Yeah, he is a big booty boy, and he's bringing the base.
That's pretty much all he brings.
I've got 43 presents with my ass. Hey, I got a blueprint piece. Oh my lord! I'm pretty sure that's the entire intention of what I'm supposed to be gathering here.
good.
So.
Just imagine all these video game characters getting together, like, talking about what they can do. Sonic's like, I can go super fast. And Mario's like, I can shoot the fireballs. And the Grinch is like, check this ass out. It can flatten anything.
Watch out, fuck!
Alex, it's Christmas.
I'm sorry. Darn, shoot!
Santa's listening.
Tell Santa to go to sleep. This is for
You've
adults.
now crushed 44 boxes with your huge ass. Make that
45 boxes.
How do you feel about the game so far?
I wish this were a game.
Yeah,
This is really nothing.
it just makes me think of Spyro, but with all the gameplay taken out. It's just wandering.
It really is, and I'd like to do something else other than squashing things with my ass, but I'm not sure if that is possible.
Drinking Games gives 100 bits and says, "Bzzz."
You know, I'm gonna give this back to you.
Okay.
I can't.
I'm gonna kill off the Grinch. I want to see what happens.
You want to see the Grinch die?
I want to see if you lose anything, or if there's any stakes to this, or if it's just...
Ugh.
Yeah, give
Eat
it here.
shit, kid.
Give it here.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
I got 51 boxes.
Alex
only.
crushed 51 presents.
With his ass. Hello, everybody. I'm putting in the second headphone here to see what this sounds like.
Alright, my thing's filling up. Here it goes. Fill it up.
Ouch! It's unbearable!
Alright, I don't know what I should have been expecting. So, do you keep all your presents after you get killed? Because I sure hope so.
Wow, that is a really loud buzz.
Yeah, see?
Well, luckily I'm just going to take that earbud out. It just says the Grinch! Wow!
Yep, the Grinch.
This game sucks. I'm sorry, baby.
This game's pretty unfortunate. Did I lose a bunch of presents? That would be cool.
No, those all look squashed. Oh, there's that cool guy. There's your buddy. Your buzzy buddy!
Okay. Progress retained. So apparently there's no lives or really any stakes. You just get sent back to a checkpoint if your irritation meter fills up. I can only assume that's what it is. Otherwise, this is an extremely lazy port of what looks like an extremely lazy PS1 game. And this mechanic of not being able to interact with anything or else they annoy you, it's pretty annoying, believe it or not.
Okay, some actual info
Can't
from...
wait that long. I must find a way to change the time of that clock.
Yeah, let's change the time of that clock.
Cool, let's do that. Let's alter time and space itself, hopefully with Grinch's ass. Electric Boogaloo mentions at least one interesting thing about this game. Good job, Danny. Apparently, Grinch here is played by Dean Andre, who was Needles Kane from the live-action cutscenes in the original Twisted Metal. So, can you use your
Cool.
ass?
Ouch! Ouch!
It hurts him. Oh man, I don't think I was supposed to get up there, frankly. It felt like I was clipping up there. So that's some speed strats for you, if you're looking to speedrun this game.
I think everyone voted for this, GrabDev, because I know...
Everyone loves the Grinch.
Everyone does love the Grinch.
There is a new Grinch movie.
There is?
Supposedly. I don't think anyone's seen it, but it happened.
Alright, we got 25 bits from Cool Coyote, who says, and on Christmas Day, they say the Grinch's ass grew 3 times that day.
It sure did.
Oh God, what is this? Ugh. Being shown more horny, erotic Grinch.
We should have played sexy Game Boy Color Grinch.
This Grinch is sexy too, Danny.
This is more like one of them BBW Grinches. He's got something for everyone.
Excuse me, this is not anywhere near. He is...
Oh, he's a BBG, sorry.
He is more like an MBG. He's a medium beautiful Grinch.
Alright, fair enough. I'm trying to find something good to say about this game.
I hate this game.
The words aren't coming. They just aren't coming.
God, this was worse than that Muppets game with Pepe the Prawn.
And these environments aren't especially laid out well, because I can't really tell what my objective is, or where I'm supposed to go. It'd be nice if there was a waypoint marker, or... Really, I should have picked up on a lot considering how much dialogue there is in this game, but apparently all of it just said nothing.
Crush Gals, I would love to go to another level, but all the cheats for this are completely useless.
Yeah, you have to beat the game.
Oh, shit, you did something.
Master of stealth. If slyness were riches, he'd own a vast wealth.
Ouch! Ouch!
Hey, be quiet!
There was not a Grinch animated TV series, as best as I recall, but there were certainly a lot of Grinch animated specials.
But the Grinch is
other
more
things,
sprightly
and-
than your average
Ash,
foe.
please don't watch
He can
this.
hang onto ledges and swing round a pole.
Don't
Move
procrastinate
right and
on your
move
work with
left
this.
To reach his
The
lovely
Grinch is not
goal.
worth it. Alright, we gotta swing on a pole in order to infiltrate this building for some reason.
If Apricot Ghost says there's an article about how the makeup artist for the Jim Carrey Grinch movie had to go to therapy after working on that film. I want to read this. Alright, good luck.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we fucking go. Oh, man. Well, that did nothing.
Sorry.
This game's good. Can I get anything by going over here? No?
Uproxx.com/movies/Jim Carrey Grinch makeup artist therapy. So it's real. It's real.
Good. I'm glad they got the help they needed.
Honestly, yeah. Looks like a great game.
Yeah. Hey!
Shot, baby.
I just like the way he screams after every time he gets hit with a snowball. So it's all like, I gotta be quiet to get past this guy. Ow!
People are demanding you murder the child. Feeling the same. Oh my god, I hate that too.
Okay.
Holy shit, Danny, you advanced in the game!
I did it. Space Ghost would be so proud.
To complete all his missions, the Grinch must collect numerous items, each with a special effect. His book contains a record of what he must find to use in the setting for which it was designed.
You know, say what you will about Blues Brothers 2000. It was at least easy to figure out where to go or what to do.
Yeah.
Compared to this.
This is really one of the worst 3D games we've played.
This is pretty shockingly bad, yeah.
There's just Hey, you found a Who cloak. I don't care.
Well, like, who cares?
Thank you.
There we go. I found a good way to get out of this. The Grinch for Sega Dreamcast. Some say he's a misunderstood kind of guy. Like, you just gotta give him a chance. You gotta get to know him. Well, we've given him a good half hour here.
I've given him a lot of time.
I don't really like what I've seen. Grinch, your time of judgment is near. May God have mercy on your soul. Next up is Chicken Run.
Hey, Danny, what was that?
I don't know.
That felt very, like, unreal, right?
I'm looking forward to immediately forgetting about that game, like, not even remembering that we played it. Quiet, VMU.
No, it understands.
Here you go, Alex. Oh, man. I got nothing out of that. You know how you have fun when you play video games? Like, you think, boy, this is a good distraction. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
I got nothing like that from the Grinch.
Yeah, I felt...
I wish I was going back to my spreadsheets, frankly. I wish I was managing my computer's file system.
Oh, are you doing that?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, yeah, because I backed up a bunch of stuff today. Man, that sounds like fun, backing up
Doesn't
your
it?
files again.
Yeah, like you can hold control to click multiple things and move them over.
Hey, more DreamWorks.
And you don't have to use the Grinch's ass to do anything.
I want a computer controlled by the Grinch's ass, honestly.
Look at this company animation.
Okay.
Oh, Aardman. Of course they would have a cool one. Yep, this is an Aardman film from the same people who brought you Wallace and Gromit, the early 2000s movie Chicken Run, which it had chickens that looked like they were right out of Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
That's all I know about it. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Chicken Run?
Uh-uh.
It's like, it's basically The Great Escape, but with chickens.
Okay. Well, my expectations are set as low as they can possibly go, so it's only up from here.
All right. Review movies, picture gallery credits. Select. A little terrifying, but that's okay.
So this is from Blitz Games, who made a whole bunch of mostly kid-oriented games around this time. Not a lot of especially good stuff from them, but they were competent. They knew what they were doing, to an extent. I trust them more than Artificial Mind and Movement, I'll tell you that much. Bobinator says this is supposedly like Metal Gear Solid.
I hope so. That would make
That's
sense.
awesome.
That would actually fit with the game, like with the movie. Ah, yes, from the same collaboration with DreamWorks that brought you Fleshed Away.
And Shrek.
Aardman did not work on Shrek, unfortunately.
The Aardman animated Shrek.
Okay, that actually would kick ass.
It would. He'd have like one of those wide mouths with a ton of teeth.
Yes!
He'd be like, Donkey, this is the wrong trousers! I'm sorry.
That's awful.
I retract that joke. That was barely a joke.
Electric Boogaloo, I've seen this and Danny hasn't because I am an awful cartoon-loving person.
Oh yeah.
It's a curse. It is definitely a curse.
Snoozleby says, stealth game for babies. I can appreciate that.
Okay.
Babies need stealth games
Hi,
too.
Mac. We need to get out of here, and I've come up with a brand new plan.
Well, Ginger, let's hear it.
I've noticed that some parts of the fence are quite rusty, and I wondered if we could cut through it.
Aye, that's a thought. We could use that old butter knife from one of the huts, and I'm sure there are some broken shears around somewhere. I reckon if you get me those.
Do you have something to say,
I'll be able make some
Dreamcast?
good wire cutters.
I'm sure it's
But
coming
just
through
good
loud and
enough to
clear.
cut
It
that
sure
rusty wire.
is.
Great idea, Mac. I'll go and get them, but I'll have to be careful of the dogs.
Okay.
Hey, it got you through the game pretty quick.
So this is an overhead. Okay.
Alright, it does have jumping, and in fact it does have a double jump, so confirmed it's a platformer. That's how it works.
Here we go. Woohoo! Anyway, so these chickens are living at a farm that is turning into a factory farm, and they're all about to be turned into pies.
Mm.
And they need to escape before they are murdered. That is the plot of Chicken Run.
Oh yeah, the Dreamcast is yelling.
Oh,
It
wow.
does not want to play this game.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
oh,
dark.
oh, stealth! Ah,
Oh yeah, get out of there.
they're gonna kill me. They're gonna literally kill me and make food out of me.
You're gonna be a chicken dinner.
Okay, there's something over here.
So I will say this game is more atmospheric than the last game. It's not constantly screaming at you.
Okay.
You're
I
not
got-
bouncing on things with your butt.
Hey,
Our basic standards have been met.
mhm.
Where are you going? What is even happening on the screen right now?
Look at the thing. I'm looking for items to pick up.
Oh, you're guiding yourself by the radar.
Mhm.
Smart.
Well, it is a stealth game.
Chicken radar.
Dog! Dog! No! Bad! Bad! I got eaten by a dog.
Good work, chicken.
Apparently there's a review of this game where they're like, why was this game not in claymation? And I'm like, how? How could you make a claim? No!
I think all Dreamcast games should have claymation graphics.
Ah!
I think that would be a good change.
I keep getting eaten.
You sure do. And there's
Sorry.
apparently a dog in there somewhere, but all I see is the inky blackness. I've pumped up the brightness too.
Okay. Watch out for dog, but get item. Oh, no, dog.
This is going well.
Dog bad. Bad dog. Dog! Oh, where am I?
Should you just give me the controller now?
No, I'm having a good time.
Okay.
I'm playing the actual game. I'm picking up items and stuff. See? I got
Claymation Sonic Adventure would be great.
Okay, I got that item. Here's the thing, Danny.
Uh-huh.
I'm having a really good time with this.
Oh,
Because
good.
this is an actual game. Okay.
Yeah, it's not flat out obnoxious.
Ah!
There's an actual design in here somewhere.
There.
Oh, these dogs are pretty easy to trick at least.
Oh, they're a dog. I mean, no offense, but dogs aren't like, you know.
Lab says Skull Monkeys, a game that we refuse to play, is claymation. That is true. That is a clay animated
That
video
is
game.
true.
But see, the trouble is, Skull Monkeys is a good game, so you know how it is.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Danny, I don't know if I would qualify this as a mascot platformer, but oh, crap. Dog,
Yeah, it
dog.
doesn't seem like jumping plays much of a role in the gameplay.
Not at all. But
Should we flush this one?
this is fun. I just want to say,
Yeah, that's another reason why it doesn't belong on the list.
this is pretty interesting. I am having a good time.
It's a kid-oriented stealth game.
Yeah.
Kids need their own Sam Fisher, their own Solid Snake.
Ah,
Please stop walking into the dog. Just go to the other side of the place.
I'm trying to, but listen, the way that this keeps changing directions is really fucking with my dyscalculia, so I cannot tell what way I am going or what is on this map or anything like this.
Hand it over.
Look, okay, I crossed the other side. Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you're cornered.
Now I'm cornered.
Thanks. I'll play this for a minute. We may end up flushing this. This does not seem like a mascot platformer to my eyes. There is a jump, but I think it's mainly meant to just to elevate you, to put you on a different level in the environment.
Did you go into a building?
Yeah?
You can go into buildings.
We should not be playing this game. All these hints of a game somewhere. Where is the game?
The game, the lady said, she said it in the cutscene, you have to pick up the items.
Okay.
You have to pick up all the items so they can build a knife to cut through the hole in the fence so they can escape being eaten.
There's a dog behind me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big dog.
Whoa, Danny! Looks like you're not good at the game!
What? No, I meant to do that.
Danny, you should hand me the controller.
Oh, you barely jump at all. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's all the height you get off a jump.
Alright, so the knife is behind you. And you're gonna need the knife. And you're gonna need some other parts, too. It's that white egg. And then you need to do the action button to pick it up. See, there's the knife. You have to stand, like, directly on top of it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't even see it.
There you
Okay,
go.
there it is. I got it. Equip. Oh, yeah, now I can fight. Where's that dog?
You've only got 17 of those, so be careful.
I'm gonna shove all 17 up that dog's butt.
Danny!
This does not seem like it's part of our purview.
No.
I think we can rightly flush this one. It's Chicken Run. Not a mascot platformer. Do not be fooled. It has a jump. It even has a double jump. But we learned something tonight. Just because the game doesn't have a double jump doesn't mean it's a platformer.
True.
There are lessons to be learned, and we've learned our lesson.
Alright, thank you to the killer person for subscribing to us with Twitch Prime. Don't know why you're
Thank
subscribing when we're playing Chicken Run, which is terrible. You're being told to not be a horny Grinch. And,
That's right, I was still in the Grinch mindset.
And multiple people have said, looks like Chicken Run is flushed away. So hey, yeah, we're all cursed tonight. Baby.
And on that note, yeah, it's flushed. Next up is Evil Twin, a game that I actually do know is a platformer. Here you go, play this one.
Okay.
There's no stealth in this one, I don't think. Now this game was only released in Europe, it was a very late release, and thus not many people know about this game. Looked like it was leading into an intro. Oh yeah, it sure was.
Alright, I'm waiting for the intro to show up on our end. There we go. Oh yeah.
Released 2002, so yeah, pretty late for a Dreamcast game. It held on a little bit longer in Europe than in the States.
Alright. There. Beautiful.
Soon enough, Echelon would move on to the PlayStation 2, but they know their roots. You gotta support the Dreamcast, by which I mean you gotta rip off their games.
You gotta.
Yeah. Avery says it's apparently the last European game for the Dreamcast. Man, so that is late. Late as in the last. It's the kid from Swagman. Oh, that's my favorite Nirvana album.
Oh god.
I've never heard of In Utero, the game developer. What else did they do?
Wow, look at Chucky.
Mm-hmm. You're Chucky.
Cool. Hey, what is this?
Cyprian's Chronicles. Evil
Okay.
Twin.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
fine.
Yes, fine.
Oh, this looks so edgy.
This is a pretty edgy game.
Alright. Subtitles are on, like English.
This is a pretty edgy menu. It's not even centered right.
You don't have to be centered correctly when you know you're edgy. Part of what makes you edgy. You're on the edge of the screen.
I'll tell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. In Evil Twin, start the game. What do you know about Evil Twin, Alex?
I know literally nothing other than the fact that this looks really edgy and extremely European.
Plab asks, did American McGee make this?
Yes, this
It
has a...
sure looks like it, doesn't it? You know, I hear all the door frames are tilted in a different way. That guy's twisted.
Tara says, finally a mascot platformer for juggalos.
Collect all the bottles of Faygo.
Okay.
It's this bootleg Dennis the Menace.
Oh my god, this is Ubisoft, huh?
Oh yeah, JP Ronnie. That would be bootleg UK Dennis the Menace. It does kind of look like him.
Bad Day LA is not a mascot platformer.
Wow, there's a game we're never going to play on stream.
No.
I have first-hand experience with that game. It is terrible. So terrible.
No, we never have to play it again.
I have a physical copy of it.
We'll play it for $100.
Alex
Just
sets
putting it
the
out
stakes.
there. This is gonna be super edgy, isn't it?
Oh, there was an Yves Guillemot in there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, this is Ubisoft, so that makes sense. I'm looking up In Utero. Ew, gross! These people did Evil Twin. This was their final game, apparently. Before that, they did Jekyll and Hyde. Not that Jekyll and Hyde. The Shadow of Zorro. Odyssey, The Search for Ulysses. All these games sound fake. This is fake. Starshot Space Circus Fever? Virus, subtitle It Is Aware. And at least one port of Alone in the Dark 2. Pretty interesting, this developer. Oh, they got those Traw-style urinals. I hate those things. I had those at my elementary school. They just expect you to line up and piss like animals.
Yeah. Okay, night.
It's a bathroom specifically designed for moppets. They're all just at the right level.
Look at him!
Yeah, I'm okay. So shall we go?
Look at that little Three Stooge.
Curly Jr.
Big
The Little
Are we going
Stooges.
or not?
Alex, I think this is the Frenchest game we've ever played.
This is so French.
The evil twin of Chrono from Chrono Trigger. Oh, it's a dodecahedron disco ball.
Is this more French than that really French prototype we played? I think maybe.
The one that was all about French scientists?
Happy birthday, Sev.
Possibly. These people live like the Riddler in Batman Forever. Look at this shit. You want that shit on your walls 24/7?
Especially on my birthday.
You okay, Sip? Hey, you know what, guys? Our buddy Sip is depressed. Oh, no,
Boy,
really?
he ain't the only one.
Hey, what's the matter? Aaron's dying on his birthday.
Oh,
Did you guys know
No
that?
shit.
No.
This game rules.
they dropped the shit in there.
Anyway, Sip, it doesn't really matter.
That wasn't common at all
mean,
back
say,
then. What the
We're
hell?
all in the same boat. I mean, we haven't got our parents either. And it isn't always cool.
So what do you think about their mouths?
We got each other.
Well, they're
haven't we?
animated, but they're sprite
What I mean
animated, so
is,
they look
I think that what our
unnatural.
old pal Vinny is trying to say is that you can count on us.
In fact,
for the chips
unnatural is what
account.
I'd go for
And Joe,
describing everything.
Would you mind leaving a little of that? Oh. Sorry, Sip. You want some? It's really good.
Damn. Sips in a mood.
How is every single game we've played just distinctly bizarre in its own way?
Welcome to Cursed Mascot Friday.
This is so cursed.
You know, legend says the last Mascot Friday of the year is the most cursed of them all.
That is true.
Actual Dictique says they could either be 13 or 35. Yep. This is truly a game for all ages.
Krungling says it's the Garbage Pail Kids, but Carnival style.
That is 100% perfect description.
Oh, the children are being murdered. Or whatever.
Mad and sad about my parents.
The fucking Jinko's ass.
Can't believe there's no one to tell me to go to my room.
Party over.
Lenny? Why is everybody asking me all these stupid questions? You alright, Sip? Do you feel okay, Sip? Do you want some cake, Sip? Can't a guy have 2 minutes peace without these constant questions?
His hand! It was a
You
horrible
wanna know if
claw!
the party's over? Well, yeah. The party's over. And you know what? There's not gonna be any more parties.
About your friends.
They can all take a flying leap. Anyway, I don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even exist. You're only a toy, an imaginary
Oh,
gadget.
this is American
It's
McGee's
thanks to me
Alice.
that you can speak.
Aw,
Thanks to me that
man.
your world even exists.
Careful what you say, Cyprian.
Careful what you say.
If
Cyprian.
American McGee was
And what if I
French
don't wanna be
and
careful?
made Dreamcast
What's gonna
games,
happen then, huh?
it might look a
Think the
little
big
something
bad
like
wolf's
this.
gonna come and gobble me up? Well, let him come. I'll be only too glad to explain a few of the hard facts of life to him. I'm fed up with all your
I agree,
imaginary
Uzi, this should
garbage,
have a
your
Korn
stupid games, and
soundtrack.
your cheap wisdom.
Video Game King says
Grown
this
up
is a
now,
game
it's time to
made
move
by
on
the
to other
zine
things.
scene for the
That's why
zine scene. I feel
Cyprian,
personally
king of
offended,
my
but you're not
imagination,
wrong.
condemn your world to oblivion. I wonder, can an imaginary person die?
You know, believe it or not, this game marked the introduction of an artist by the name of Jonan Vasquez.
Alright, we got 25 Franker bits that says, let him come from Brightonville. Thank you. Oh my god.
No more parties.
Parties are banned.
Oh yes, Mebble, I remember that. Spicy Horse. Good times.
100 bits from Tropical Luxury. It says, Frances McGuy's Denise.
Thank you. There's a video game in here somewhere. Well, at least that intro wasn't boring. I wasn't clawing my face off like with the Grinch. So you ready for the game?
How long was that?
I think time no longer has any meaning.
This sucks. I kind of am with you. Time is gone. Time no longer exists. Time is just Chucky but edgy. Please. I want to play the game.
You know, why didn't they make a Chucky platformer? You're making games based on Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street on NES. Why not a Chucky game? Well, it's several years late, but at least we have one. Evil Twin. Chucky gets lucky.
Okay. Any minute now, I'm gonna play a game.
Yep. There's a video game.
I'm gonna walk around, jump.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Look at him.
Thanks.
Got it.
Hey, look! It's video game. It's a 3D platformer.
It is a 3D platformer.
You're Cyprian, aren't you?
Huh? Who are you? Where am I? How come you can speak?
Calm down, calm down. Everything's okay. I'm Wilbur. I'm a friend of Lenny's.
Wilbur, what's that hanging off your face?
Yes, I know where he is.
Wilbur looks like he's that guy. He's like that guy from Captain EO.
Why not?
Cooper, I think
because,
is his name.
as it so happens, Lenny is at Lauren Darn.
It's like he's from the cantina from Star Wars. Only he's too weird looking. They kicked him out.
Where's this Lauren whatchamacallit?
Would you mind not asking so many questions? I'm not too pleased about getting into a situation like this.
Oh, tell us all about it, please.
Yes, thank you.
We're not on a time frame here.
Okay, everything's cool. No need to get excited. I'm just looking for some news of my buddy,
Max
that's all. There's nothing wrong with
Can
that.
you hit start? Is there anything you can do? Are these
Yes!
on? Okay.
Hallelujah!
You're free.
I'm sorry, I can't, I need to play this
So
game.
one thing to this game's credit, you can skip the long dialogue sequences. They realized that was a thing you might want to do because this is a video game.
Okay. Press on jump and choose direction for yourself. Okay.
Alright, we got some vertical traversal right off the bat. This is very platformer-y, this level design, as opposed to the Grinch, which was just like a 3D level with nothing interesting in it. Here we have platforms, can you believe it? How's the single stick controls working out? It seems like the camera might be a problem.
It is. Thanks.
What are they, guts?
I am just pleased to be playing a game at this point.
Yeah,
honestly.
I know, it's the first one tonight. We've only been playing games for an hour. But it seems like you have a good degree of control over your movement. It's actually designed like a platformer, where there's actual progression and things to do, places to go.
And he's nice and sticky with the ledges, and that's actually pretty useful.
Yeah, I like that he can grab.
There we go. L and R change directions of the camera.
Okay, so Sonic Adventure style.
Oh, thank God. The water only just, like, kind of gets rid of my health a little bit. It doesn't actually kill me. Okay.
I will say this is probably the edgiest platformer we played on Mascot Friday.
No! Get out of the water. It's like poop or whatever. Alright, let me turn this down. It looks like it's, like, bubbling in there. There we go. Alright.
Well, people talking about Ape Escape. I wish we were playing that. That was a fun one.
Well, you might think of this as like a really edgy Ape Escape.
Cool Coyote, I don't believe this game has ass-smashing attacks, but the night is young.
That was the only interesting thing about the Grinch.
GravDiv, yeah, American McGee's Alice was on PS3, if you bought the deluxe edition of Alice 2. Never played either of those. Wait, those are mascot platformers, aren't they?
Please don't say that. You're right, but I don't...
How many American McGee's games do we have ahead of us?
Again, we need to... Again, I really think we need to have an $100 American McGee tax.
We'll play an American McGee game, but for $100 each.
$100 each, God.
Right Tail with 25 bits saying, man, now I dread the day Retro Pals play through Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, we will.
That's the only game that might be edgier than this one. What if Evil Twin had a gun?
Bad Day LA is luckily not a mascot platformer.
It had platforming.
It's not a mascot platformer.
I think it's going to be one of the few games that I refuse to play, though. Like, I had such a negative experience just playing it for the brief time that I did.
Oh, I got a checkpoint.
Yeah, I thought we were going to play some video games tonight. Instead, we're just thinking about all the things we're dreading to play. Including the things we're playing right now.
Alright, I got the slingshot.
Damn, not here. Wait, that's more Duke Nukem, sorry.
Alright, what should I be shooting?
Those child bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Oh, damn. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be shooting. Let me read that again.
Yeah.
Lower the drawbridge.
Yeah, shoot it. Or shoot the mechanism.
Where's that fucking...
Yes, Yodel. What better way to end the year than by dreading the year to come? Yeah, 2019. We are gonna play such bullshit.
There.
Yeah, shoot it.
That better be the fucking mechanism. Child. Child!
This is why we need dual analog. Crushgal says, stand in the moon and shoot.
Okay.
Also, press the shoot button to shoot.
View for subjective... View for...
Subjective view?
I don't know what that means!
Try to take an objective viewpoint.
Okay, there's gotta be... Let me try shooting from here.
Be more like me, the rational gamer.
I will shoot from the moon. That's gotta work, right? Time for me to give this to Annie.
Oh yeah, Duke Nukem did start off as 2D platformers. Those would be pretty fun to play.
Free me!
Want me to take over?
Yes, it's your turn to figure this out.
Thank you. Good work.
I tried.
Now, let's see. What do we gotta shoot here? Alright, controls here aren't bad.
No, they're not.
You kind of commit to your jumps, but you do have a limited control over yourself. It's got a nice feel to it.
Krungo, yes, Chicken Run did get flushed away because Chicken Run turned out to not be a mascot platform.
It was not. It had a jump button, but do not be fooled. Okay, you can't shoot while jumping. You have to be on the ground.
No, but we will, JP Ronnie, we will be covering PC platformers at some point. Some long, long point in the future.
Soon enough. Ah.
How did you? Oh, I feel so stupid, Danny.
Yeah, there's a free look.
How'd you do that?
It's the buy button.
I'm dumb as shit. So the SMS Power Lizard Cube guy programmed the VMU minigames for Evil Twin.
Whoa, no way, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
This looks pretty subjective to me.
Oh yeah, let's be subjective.
I only deal with facts and logic in my views, thank you.
Use the slingshot to lower the drawbridge.
I think you have to shoot that green thing, but how? See it?
Yeah. Got it.
Oh my god. Oh man, the US Gamer has an interview with him where he talks about Evil Twin too.
Does he have good things to say?
You know, I'm not gonna read it, but I'm assuming no.
This looks like a game they put a lot of effort into.
It does.
This doesn't look like they made it in a week. It's got some nice consistent art design. Probably have to free this guy, huh?
I don't think you should, personally.
Let's stand back.
Hey.
Did it. Hey,
Free
friend. But hey! I'll teach you what it's like to be free.
Kill them and they come back.
Huh.
Let's see. According to the interview with Omar, the person who worked for Lizard Cube and etc., according to the interview, they said, I was a young kid when I was at In Utero, just an intern among 30 people. Being dropped in the middle of that chaotic, it was quite a tough development process. I can only fucking imagine.
Yeah. This was a studio in its death throes, judging by their release schedule. Well, let's go with Little Blue Halos. This is okay. There's a level of craftsmanship here. They wanted people to have fun with this.
It's cursed, but it's better than the Grinch.
It's somehow the least cursed game we've played tonight.
Let's see, more from the interview. The game was very ambitious, but eventually just ended up dragging. Being late, being buggy. by the time they shipped it in 2002, the Dreamcast was already dead and buried. Even if my contribution was small, I learned a lot of things there. I learned C++ there.
Oh,
Probably C
that's
sharp.
handy.
See, Krungo asks if this is a Raggedy Andy platformer. No, it's just a regular old cursed French platformer, I assume.
Edgy Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Mm-hmm. You say Agony Ann?
Agony Ann and Randy.
Agony Ann and Randy.
That's my dream game. Really turn it on its head. I'm also gonna say that this is no Mario 64, however.
You don't say!
Controls aren't perfect. Still, they were trying to go for something different.
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta applaud that. And it wasn't different in a Grinch has to use his ass to break boxes kind of way.
Yeah, this feels less edgy than the Grinch in some ways.
Itchy Grinch. See, all we need is Space Ghost narrating this game.
Ah, there you are. Now, I have to ask...
Seems like I don't have time to talk to you. Weird. Check. I like how the camera tilts automatically to help you do these platforming sequences.
Item merch reminds us that we've got Conker's Bad Fur Day coming.
Oh yeah.
Do we need to have a tax for that as well?
I guess so.
I think that should be fine. I will do a tax for anything American McGee related, though.
Oh yeah, of course. Whoa, look at this.
Yeah, there was a new Grinch. Illumination made a Grinch movie. In like 20. God, that was this year. Oh, I forgot.
This year's been so long. Whoa, look at me.
What the fuck?
I can super jump now.
Evil?
Yeah. I got all my powers. To use your flap, press jump in good time. That is the least comprehensible sentence I've ever seen in a video game. That tells me nothing. Tells me nothing at all. Jump in good time. Okay, I'll jump. Oh, there. Yeah, that was in. That was in good time. My time was bad instead of good. Let me make it good instead.
This game rules. Sorry, this game kicks ass.
It's okay.
Evil Twin Pop Station Edition. Flap, 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 flap.
In
flap.
good time, my man. In good time.
I will flap, flap into oblivion. Exactly a tea tree. Me want flap, flap.
Oh, I bet I have to shoot that. Let's try that one more time. The platforming does get a little challenging without a second analog stick. Oh, shit.
The fuck?
Man.
Are you new?
I got cool powers when I'm nude and mad.
You are nude, mad, and red online. You shoot him? Shoot that fucker.
This only hits him sometimes.
Oh, he died.
Hey, got him.
Congrats.
Okay. Oh, I used up all my power, though.
I'm so sorry. Nude, mad, and subjective, exactly.
I can appreciate that this is a subjective platformer, though.
Alright.
They had the guts to admit that.
How are you?
Oh, you get an evil power fill up here at the checkpoint. Okay, this is structured a little unusually, but I can see what they're going for here. You ready to use the flap?
No,
Flap. I did it. My time was good.
That was good time.
In good time.
You flap in good time. You will be able to subjectively traverse the stage.
Now, this game will be an interesting discussion when we rank it, I think. It's not as straightforward as the Grinch. There's a lot to discuss here. That art style, though, it's just so wicked.
Alright, here's...
So edgy.
Here's some commentary from the developers of this game about this game. Let's say that we were all fans of comics, whether it be Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, or the European books like Casterman or Delcourt, or artists such as Frank Miller, Simon Bisley, Brian Bullen, Mobius, and many others. Cyprium Supersip is a mixture of all of them.
Wow, all of them?
Every artist ever made, whoever is
You
created.
put Frank Miller and Mobius in a blender, and out came this.
This does look not so bad.
I'm just going in a circle, aren't I?
Yeah, but that's better than a Grinch.
Yeah, true. It feels so good to not be playing the Grinch. Flap flap. I'm using my flap flap.
I definitely see, they reference Bosch in particular, and I fucking see that.
Okay.
A lot. Alright.
I have died.
We got 25 bits from Brighton Tail, who says, flap, with Franker.
I have flapped. Alright, you think we've seen enough here?
I think we have flapped all
I think we can
flap.
make an educated decision about this game. Yeah, pretty interesting. It's a shame that this was apparently not a success. It took way too long to make, and the gameplay probably suffers as a result. I'm willing to bet that, as the developers themselves said, it probably starts to drag. But still, this is the kind of effort I can respect. Respect for you, Evil Twin.
Respect. Got a question from Bob. Can we see what the game over screen looks like?
Okay. Drown. Drown, Evil Twin, drown. Wait, does that mean we have 4 lives?
Probably.
Oh, no. Here's a better idea. See if you can find it on YouTube. I normally am happy to oblige, but this would take a long time.
Alright, this game was rated 11 plus in most of Europe, 12 plus in France and Germany, and all ages in Spain.
All ages?
You have too many lives.
Our last game for tonight, assuming this is a game. Prince of Persia, Arabian Nights. Now I should note this is not the same as Arabian Nights, which is a PC platformer that actually came out around this time. That game was at an awful block at GDQ recently, and it became a quick favorite because it's awful.
Yes.
Ooh, we got a trainer
yes,
here.
Yes. Yes. Yes!
Alright, this has the best music of the night.
Oh man, this owns!
It's even got the bouncy text and everything. Well, I think for the sake of our ratings, we have to keep this game pure, so no trainers for us, please. Here you go, Alex.
Oh man, I was rocking out too.
No, you gotta play more good Dreamcast platformers.
Oh, good? What was that?
Did the CIA censor the screen?
Got an X.
And there was an X on the VMU?
Yeah, there's still an X. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Mattel Interactive?
Hell yeah, from the makers of my favorite console.
Before the Hyperscan, there was Prince of Persia, Arabian Nights.
I got 100 bits from Trough of Luxury, who says, 3 cheers for the demo scene.
I love him. Thank you.
Alright. Another dark-ass game. Can you see that?
I could see some rings. Is this a Sonic game?
I was gonna say, it's Sonic, baby.
Are these the secret rings I've heard so much about?
Secret onion rings. Oops.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright.
Yeah, give me the leggy. Yeah, do the other leggy.
Big Lucky, only on the Dreamcast. Yes, Mattel Interactive was formed from the remnants of the entertainment division of the Learning Company.
Wow.
And I expect you to remain seated
Would you insult my brother? Refuse his hospitality?
Just getting stoned in front of the prince, huh?
That's how we do in Persia. Or Arabia.
Or wherever we are.
Hey man, have you seen my leggy? Check this out.
Oh no, watch out, Leggy is here!
Damn.
I support Leggy.
Vote for Leggy, best new character of 2001. Dude's high as fuck.
He doesn't give a shit. He's like, oh man.
Oh,
Cool.
some lady stabbing a bunch of dudes? Bummer, man. Well, that was weird. Arabian Nights, Prince of Persia. One of the lesser-known Prince of Persia games. This is not from the original creators, nor is it from the people who eventually made Sands of Time. This was in between, back when the license was up in the air, I guess.
Well, it's now a check mark.
Oh, good.
Made a new noise. Bright Tail gives us 25 bits for the Leggy Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution.
The Leggy thanks you as well. Yeah, Sands of Time was actually, good.
Yeah, this game buried the Prince of Persia name for a good few years until Ubisoft resurrected it. And then subsequently buried it again.
Good. Alright, this is apparently a remake, according to Crush Gals, of the PC title Prince of Persia 3D.
Ooh. It's a console Prince of Persia 3D, yes.
Oh no.
So, how does this control? This looks like tank controls.
It is.
Oh, good. Well, you never know. Tomb Raider had what could be considered tank controls. This looks at least as good as Tomb Raider.
Rolling. I escape display. Look at me. I'm beautiful. Got nice bits of hay.
Yeah, this version was by Avalanche Software. Where have I heard that name? That's a different Avalanche from the Disney Infinity people, right? Probably.
Okay. I can do a cool hop.
Video Game King says we met our ass quota already.
Alright. I'm gonna figure out how to get out.
Suffocate yourself in the straw. That's the solution to the puzzle.
Okay. This looks like it can...
Yeah, that looks suspicious. Yeah, give it a push.
Okay, here we go.
Push that wall.
What did I just do?
You did a turnaround.
Oh, okay, so there's a turnaround button. I am trying, I promise you.
I will say, the games we've played tonight, they've all been entirely different.
Stop
and
that!
I can appreciate that. Evil Twin was more of a traditional game. This is more of a Tomb Raider style exploration, at least, it looks like. Then there was the Grinch.
Okay.
The Grinch definitely happened.
I have no idea how to push this wall!
Oh, Boogaloo says this was in fact the Disney Infinity people. Okay, so they were around for quite a while before Disney abruptly shut them down a couple of years ago.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, push your face into the brick. Kneel in front of the cliff with the red crystal, and a tornado will appear.
Okay, I've got to figure this out.
Maybe just push a button in front of the wall.
Are there buttons? I mean, I have pushed every button. I thought you meant there was a button, but like in the game by the
okay.
wall. No, I pressed every single button by the wall. Does anybody? Okay, you're right. There are chains. I'm gonna try these chains.
Yeah, pull the chains.
Stop that, dude.
Get into position.
No. Anything.
What does LNR do?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Help me. Save me. If anyone knows what to do, if literally anyone, hold down A and press forward. Damn. Okay.
Oh, there you
What?
go.
How?
So A is the push button, it seems like.
Thank you, Blab. Blab, you are an angel. I am a dipshit, and I appreciate your support.
Oh, you're not a dipshit. You're a platform master.
Oh, bless you, honey, but no. How long did that take me? So I hate tank controls. I am truly the... Oh, how is that fair? I am truly
No,
the
it means
everyman.
that's good.
I've heard that there is a way out of this prison cell, but I am too old to attempt escape. Perhaps an agile young man like yourself can find it.
Thanks for flirting.
Yeah, look inside his skull.
Greetings, young man.
Hey, whoa, hey,
No!
Prince.
You should enjoy the use of your feet while you can.
I will. I'm always enjoying my feet. Alright, so...
Yeah, you gotta jump your ass out of here. You gotta be in Tomb Raider mode, I think.
Okay, let's jump. That's not jump, that's... I will remember these controls. There we go. Okay. Alright, Prince, get the fuck out of here.
Bright and Tail, this is the Dark Souls of Prince of Persia games. You can consider the first one the Dark Souls as well, because you also start in a prison in that game. So it sticks to its roots in some ways, but otherwise... I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Jump and then grab on the ledge.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, Prince. Come on, Prince. Please, Prince. Please, Prince.
Are you pushing the action button?
Okay.
You've never played Tomb Raider, have you?
I've never played Tomb Raider, no.
Hand it over. This is not gonna go well for you.
I did it! I played Tomb Raider for a minute. Okay, I'm handing this over to Danny.
Thank you.
My brain cannot comprehend.
No, it can't. Good effort. Alright, let's see about this. Does this compare to Tomb Raider?
Now who's going on his knees?
There we go. Alright, your operative buttons are Y and A. A is to grab, Y is to jump.
Do you see why that was so difficult, at least?
That's a little confusing. I think Tomb Raider used square at least. These controls are not too good.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Leave me be. I am too weak to escape. You need to find a sword if you wish to survive.
Okay. So we got the basic premise of the original Prince of Persia here. Gotta navigate this cavern and get a sword.
I'm bad at tank controls. I'm not good at Dark Souls style games.
I don't really like the way the camera follows you in this game. It feels like it's a little bit too far behind and also at an angle, which is a little bit confusing. Huh?
I wish you could play this game.
Oh, it's a shower.
Oh.
Take a shower, Prince.
You're fresh now.
My hat has never been cleaner. Can I crouch down in here? Yeah, here we go.
Aw.
Look at me, I'm making bubbles.
Alright, according to Electric Boogaloo, while Avalanche Software did the Dreamcast port of this game, the original game was developed by Red Orb Entertainment, the video game division of Broderbund, and later the Learning Company.
So a weird combination of companies for this game.
So what do you think of this game?
I don't think I like it. It plays kind of badly. It has everything that I hated about Tomb Raider. Not being able to figure out where to go or what to do. Oh, I see. That and you need precise controls to make these jumps.
And then you have to quickly press the other button too, which is great.
I made it. Save point, yeah. This thing's making my VMU make unnatural noises. I don't like that.
I don't like this either!
Whatever, we're fine. Oh good, it's got swimming. Yeah, I have not played much Tomb Raider, but even I can tell that this is really going for that Tomb Raider money. It feels like they sold out Prince of Persia just to be like the new big thing, even though at this point Tomb Raider was in decline.
Sands of Time seems to have corrected the path here.
Yeah. But this game is not well known, and for good reason. These controls do not translate well to Dreamcast. It just feels bad to play. Hey, at least it's not the Grinch.
That's the one thing about the Prince of Persia games. He never flattens things with his beautiful ass. And I think that's disturbing.
Maybe that's a power-up you get.
I think that Sands of Time could have used, like, you know, an ass power-up. He's like, oh, Vizier, look at what I can do. He just fucking... Like, what if he smashed... What if he smashed all those little hourglasses and shit in the sand? What if he smashed it with his ass?
Prince of Persia, the ass of time.
I have a DeviantArt account that explores this theme for hundreds and hundreds of pictures. The bad guy in this game is apparently a buff tiger man.
Okay, that's something. I'll take it. Oh, hey, check it out.
Hey!
I was ready for this.
What if he landed on Spike's ass first? That'd be great.
You need to find a sword if you wish to survive.
Can I just get a 2x4? By the way, there's a lot of 2x4s here, I just want to say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that guy's got a sword. Maybe you can take it from him.
Oh, no. Oh,
no,
man.
You got trapped in a corner.
I sure did. I'm stun locked. There is shit I can do here.
You got trapped.
I hate this.
You are fucking dead. Let's see. Can we hear the buff Tiger Man out and join him? I wish.
Oh. So, no continue option. It just takes you right back to the title screen. If you don't have a VMU, fuck you. You don't deserve to be playing our wonderful game.
Honestly, you don't.
Yeah, I've only ever heard bad things about this game, and hey, guess what? Now I know why. This is a lame Tomb Raider ripoff, through and through. I can see through you, Prince of Persia. You're not a prince at all. You're just a bad Lara Croft.
Alright. Good luck getting out of this terribly difficult escape room.
We have to push a button against the wall.
You don't have to push a button against the wall. You have to push your body against the wall. Apparently this game gets worse and worse the more it goes on. So.
Oh my god, but it's already... Well...
I think this is a great game, Danny.
Whose voice was that?
That is my educated video game reviewer voice.
I've heard that there is a way out of this prison cell, but I am too old to attempt escape.
I'm stuck on him. I'm stuck on him.
Like yourself can find it.
I love that he flirts with you.
I'm too old.
You're so agile and young.
The last time I saw an ass like that was on the Grinch. Oh, how long it's been since I've seen that Grinch's ass.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays.
Sending the year off good.
Yes, being old is a crime in Prince of Persiaville.
They locked me up because I'm too old. I will say, once you figure out what to do, it's kind of trivial to get back to where you were, so that's nice.
More fun facts about this game from Uzi. Due to financial difficulties, Red Orb was forced to release this game before it had gone through bug detection and correction stages.
Wow, I'm just hearing nothing but good stuff about this game.
This is apparently the tweaked and enhanced version of the PC game, too, so...
Jeez, this is the definitive edition. But it controls so bad.
Yes, but... it also, could be worse.
Could it?
You could have the Grinch's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine seeing a giant ass, like, every time you move.
Just graft a giant green ass onto the prince.
Oh, good jump.
Thank you. Oh, he clearly can't lift himself up there. He's gotta move over. See.
Okay.
I hate that fiddly shit. That's why I hate Tomb Raider. I couldn't stand those games. I'm sorry to all you Tomb Raider fans out there. Let me tell you a secret. Back when Tomb Raider came out, I had a PlayStation, and the magazines got me all hyped up. They were like, this is going to be the next greatest game of all time. So I asked for it for Christmas, and I got it. I got it that day, Christmas Day. I played it for a good couple hours, hated the shit out of it, and told my parents to take it back. Sorry for everyone who loves Tomb Raider, but I am not that kind of person. I guess I would have been more into it if I was into the classic Prince of Persia's, which it was clearly emulating. So in a sense, it's kind of ironic that this game took inspiration from Tomb Raider, because Tomb Raider was basically just a riff on Prince of Persia, only without as many instant deaths. Alex, you want to rate the games?
Is it? I guess it's time.
Well. Oh yeah, I guess I did play Tomb Raider 2 at some point, because I remember locking the butler in the freezer. That was fun.
I'm glad you were able to do that.
I was just walking and I got spiked to death.
Well, I am sorry, Danny.
I'm sorry too. Let me find some music to put on.
Okay. Let me get the mascot list ready.
Wow, all of a sudden Grinch looking pretty good.
You just thinking about that ass?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
One of the better asses we've seen in video games.
Honestly, you're not wrong. You can think of a better ass in gaming.
Yeah, Blab, let me get back to that part where I was banging his head on the ceiling going, ouch!
That's good.
No, I'm putting on something that has much better music. Y'all remember this one.
What is this?
You've seen this logo before.
I've seen it 1,000 times!
Yeah. It's on every Dreamcast game.
You can't escape them. Magnetic Neo's ass may be better. I don't know about that.
Boy, that game was really unpleasant too. The Dreamcast really did not have much in the way of platformers, did it? Or at least not good ones. What's happened? Impreg Soft Deck.
How did you know I was going to call that out and mention how we are
that jumped
moving?
out at me like a beacon.
I am Krunko. You have been a wonderful friend in 2018, but I am moving away, and you are not to know where I'm going to.
What track do we want?
Yes.
We want some drum and bass.
Yeah. I like this.
It's pretty chill.
I like this too.
Oh, is this the new Information Society?
Alright, so,
Hold on. This is important to me.
Okay.
This may be the one we're looking for.
Okay. According to Electric Boogaloo, this was partially done by Ukes with music by T's Music.
Oh yeah, that's what we found out, because we were requested to record the credits for this game, and we found out there's a connection between this and Ukes.
Oh, cool.
The Wrestle people. I don't know, this track's a little bit too bloopy.
Alright, you ready?
We going with this one?
This is so energetic.
It is.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready for this? It's time to rank the platformers! Whoa! Alright, we've reached the end of the program. It's the time, it's your time to shine. Folks, you get the chance to tell us whether the games we've seen tonight are better or worse than Gex 64. You may do so in emote form in our chat by giving us an RP Cool Gex or Nerd Gex.
Danny, this music is an assault.
It kind of is, yeah.
This music is attacking me physically.
This is taking me back to the late 90s.
Oh, God.
Should I switch to a new track?
No way.
Okay,
no
good.
fucking way.
We'll have this lady screaming the entire time we rank the games.
That's me, baby.
So, it's time to rank the games. Okay, Gex 64 is at number 11, so, wow, right in the middle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is not yet like our 2D mascot list. We have an even mix of games that are better and worse than Gex 64.
Alright.
So let's get started with the game everyone voted for, the game everyone wanted to see more than anything. The Grinch for the Dreamcast. Is the Grinch for Dreamcast better or worse than Gex 64?
Seeing a lot of anti-Gexes. Okay.
People prepping them in advance. They're priming their nerd Gexes.
Bottom, 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 bottom. Bottom, 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 bottom.
Yeah, thinking about that game, I can't think of really anything pleasant about that game.
Thanks for your review there. I just saw an ass. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure to send Alex all your ass gifs. Alex gave me a look, but it's okay. It's Friday.
It is Friday. Chat says, Uzi says it is worse than Croc, but better than Bubsy.
I don't know about it being better than Bubsy.
Better than Bubsy 3D?
Well, let's start at Super Magnetic Neo, because that's another Dreamcast game. That game had unusual mechanics, but it was very straightforward. It was Crash Bandicoot-like. It was a traditional rail-based platformer that used some unconventional mechanics that we really didn't attach to. Would you say that is better than The Grinch?
Well, it is better than Jersey Devil, which is another one of A2M's games. So it is not as good as Jersey Devil.
It is not. Wow, that's a surprise then. Jersey Devil was way better. I would say at the very least Croc is better.
Croc is better. Super Magnetic Neo is better. Bubsy 3D, it might be better. I mean, Bubsy 3D might be better than the Grinch because at least you could tell you could kind of tell a direction to go in Bubsy 3D.
Okay, we're seeing some arguments as to whether it's better or worse than Bubsy, so I think this is a good point to zero in on. Bubsy 3D, I will say, the levels were short-ish. They had objectives, things you could do. It had a life meter, lives, all those things that were missing from the Grinch, which seemed to be all about just finding presents and stomping them with your big old butt.
Pancaking them with your ass.
Right,
literally
pancaking them, as the game called it.
Which is... Okay, so I'm saying it's worse than Bubsy, worse than Bubsy. Bubsy is better. I kind of think it's worse than Bubsy, but maybe better than Spot Goes to Hollywood.
Spot Goes to Hollywood was pretty shit. Yeah, my gut's telling me between Bubsy 3D and Spot Goes to Hollywood.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a real fight to say which is worse, Bubsy 3D or the Grinch.
Bubsy 3D, at least you can maybe figure out your objectives in a level.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass to play for sure, but...
It gets completely terrible at the end, but once you figure out the controls, you can at least do something with it. Whereas the Grinch is just bland from start to finish, so much narration, so much bullshit.
Alright, a lot of contention whether or not it's better than Bubsy 3D, but...
What say you, Alex?
I say it's between Bubsy 3D and Spot Goes to Hollywood.
Put it there.
Listen, the Grinch may have looked better than Bubsy 3D, but
try playing it sometime.
Yeah, try fucking playing it. Yeah, I'm ornery now.
Grinch was pretty bad. It was indeed worse than Bubsy 3D in my opinion. That takes something. That would be our friends at Artificial Mind and Movement.
That sounds. No, it's not fake. That just sounds fake,
What do we have for Jersey Devil on here?
Behavior Interactive.
Oh, did they? I guess they were under a different name at that point.
Probably. Alright, Artificial Mind and Movement, you're on the fucking list.
You sure are. Ugh.
Get out of my life.
Alright, moving on from that, we had Chicken Run, which we decided we're going to flush down the toilet. That does not belong on our list.
Nope. But it looked interesting, although neither of us could get past that damn dog.
Yeah, the gameplay at least... Yeah, it was faithful to the movie. A little too dark. Get rid of the dog, then it'll be a better game.
Mm-hmm.
We'll judge it on some other metric at some other point. For now, forget about Chicken Run. Erase it from your mind.
Don't think of any of those Aardman DreamWorks co-pros.
Yeah, especially not Shrek. Now, the third game we played tonight was a little game by the name of Evil Twin, the last European Dreamcast release from a studio that went under immediately thereafter. Folks, is Evil Twin better or worse than Gex 64? Now, I'd argue that Evil Twin is the first interesting game of the night. The other games we played, first of all, Chicken Run was not a platformer. The Grinch was just bad in a way no one wanted.
Okay,
Evil Twin, I think it appealed to an aesthetic. It appealed to the edgy teens out there. And the gameplay wasn't that bad.
I'm seeing better than, worse than, and equivalent to. It's very lot of equivalent tos. Barely better than Gex. It's definitely, I'm going to say it's around the Gex range. It's around the Gex range.
That's fair. Let's go ahead and start at Gex 64 then.
Okay.
This game, at its best, would it be better than Medieval?
No.
I don't think so.
Absolutely
I don't think
not.
there's anyone who will make that argument. So that makes our question then: is Gex 64 better or worse than that game? It's entirely up to Gex 64 in this case.
What about Burning Rangers? Is it better or worse than Burning Rangers? Oh, this is a question for the ages. Danny is physically pained. If you could see him, he is suffering.
My brain is working a mile a minute, and I cannot compare the two.
Okay, it says below Burning Rangers. The only person who doesn't want to put it below Burning Rangers is Blab. Fair enough. I would put it below Burning Rangers, but above Muppet Monster Adventure is where I'd put it.
That sounds fair to me. What do y'all think?
How we feeling? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing.
And more than anything, I think Nappletail is worse than Evil Twin, based on what we played.
Damn.
Dude, that game was annoying. Definitely had the advantage in terms of soundtrack, but not in terms of anything else. Besides, did Nappletail have Chucky in it? I don't think so.
That's true. Okay, looks like folks are good with that, so...
Good, put it in.
Let's do Evil Twin.
You know, it's kind of good we're getting all the Dreamcast games out of the way early. There's only a few more 3D platformers we have to rank here on this system, and then we can move on to everything else.
Oh, hallelujah. Also, thank you to Electric Boogaloo for making it so I don't have to spell out the entire name of Evil Twin, because I am not doing Cyprian or whatever.
Yeah, they just called him Sip.
Ubisoft and Big Ben Interactive. Ubisoft and Big Ben Interactive, is it like in two different countries, or what?
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Well, so I'll just put it both on because I'm lazy. I don't want to differentiate here. And developed by good old In Utero.
In Utero.
Alright. Didn't really... I mean, that was the most American McGee game not by American McGee.
It pretty much was.
Yeah.
You put a space before Evil Twin.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
That's because I'm being sick and twisted.
Oh, yeah.
A little edgy, you know?
Does that upset you that there's a space before the words? Good. This is a twisted world. Yeah, Evil Twin, give it a shot. It's, in spite of its edginess, or maybe because of it, it's pretty enjoyable. I will say that in terms of games at the time, it had no real competition. It was only with the advent of American McGee that the genre fully formed. Evil Twin didn't come out looking too bad. But
not the worst.
Tonight's final game. Remember what that one was?
That was Prince of Persia, Arabian Nights.
Prince of Persia, Arabian Nights, aka Prince of Persia 3D. Is it better or worse than Gex 64?
I'm seeing worse. Worse, below Croc. Worse.
Oh, Evil Twin came out after Alice. Damn. Never mind then.
Worse.
I see It Bad. I agree with that. I agree that It Bad.
Rock Bottom. Is it better or worse than The Grinch, everybody?
Ooh, now that's a question.
Mm-hmm.
The Grinch was bland, had no real stakes or objectives, while Arabian Nights, there was too much at stake. Like, you could just wander into the wrong place and spikes would immediately kill you.
Worse than The Grinch, under Blues Brothers 2000.
Ooh.
Worse than Blues Brothers. And a few better than The Grinch.
People hate the shit out of this game.
Blues Brothers at least looks like fun. No.
Wow.
Better than Bubsy. If you like Tomb Raider, it's better than Bubsy 3D. If you don't like Tomb Raider, it is not.
Controls the same.
Mm-hmm.
Bubsy 3D had the same control scheme. Yeah, so suffice to say, people don't like this game. People saw it for the crappy Tomb Raider ripoff that it was, and it was kind of a shame for Prince of Persia to go that direction because, as we mentioned, it kind of spawned the whole series. It inspired Tomb Raider in the direction it took, and then Mattel Interactive saw that and said, hey, we can do that. It'll be cool. It was not cool. In terms of it being better or worse than the Grinch,
Let's see. Cactus B says, it looked boring, it played boring, the Grinch at least tried to look cartoony or stylized. Prince of Persia is from a series that is known for its cool animation and simple playability. So yeah, bad. I think that's actually a pretty good point.
That's a good argument. Yeah, it's a bad game in its own right, but especially when you consider its lineage, the name. Yeah, Prince of Persia, you come to expect something at least decent, something cool. It was just chasing trends, and it was no good. What do you say between Spot Goes to Hollywood and the Grinch?
I agree. At least the Grinch had visual interest.
I don't want to rank it too low, but I did get the same feeling playing it as I did with Swagman and Blues Brothers 2000, which is to say, feelings of hopelessness and wanting to do anything else with my life.
Okay. Well,
it's in good company at the bottom of the list, is what I'm saying.
Here we go. This is it Arabian Nights Prince of Persia or Prince of Persia Arabian Nights?
Prince of Persia Arabian Nights.
Okay, because... Alright, here we go. Dreamcast.
That's the thing about not knowing if the Grinch is stylized or cartoony. It wasn't either. It didn't do anything. It was just the blandest art style they could have gone with. The art style was PS1 polygons. Yeah, Prince of Persia was entirely uninteresting, which is maybe the biggest crime of all.
Alright, and that is by Mattel Interactive and Avalanche Software.
Avalanche would go on to do bigger and better things, but boy, that was not one of their best known projects. You know, Disney Infinity, we'll probably have to rank those at some point.
You know, do we still have any of that left?
I do. I couldn't sell it.
Oh yeah, I forgot! You did try to sell it, and it didn't work.
No one wanted that shit. I was too late. Should have sold it a year earlier.
I think we had easier time selling the Skylanders, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a better game. Anyways. Is it time? Are we... Oh, man.
I think that's it. I think we've ran through the entire gamut. Okay, so the best game we played today was Evil Twin. and even that wasn't as good as Gex 64. So we have an imbalance now. There are now more worse games than Gex 64 than there are better games. So for next time, we have to play some good stuff.
Yes, please choose something good.
I think to find good games, we're not going to find them on Dreamcast.
No.
We're basically scraping the bottom of the barrel already, and we've only featured this console like twice on Mascot Fridays. So good for you, Dreamcast.
Good for you.
Hey, we'll always have Sonic Adventure, at the very least. And Jet Set Radio. Aw, why couldn't all games be Jet Set Radio?
Why couldn't all games be at least Spyro the Dragon?
Yeah.
Or at least Sonic Adventure. Imagine Sonic Adventure with a Grinch's fat ass. I think it'd go a little something like this. Send you a link to my DeviantArt account.
Let's mod the Grinch into Spyro the Dragon.
Let's mod him with a big honking booty.
Well, hey, guess what? On that note, on that big honkin' booty note, it's the weekend.
It is!
God! It's officially the weekend. The stream has ended. We've decided. You can now go out, be free, enjoy your weekend. Don't play the Grinch. Celebrate your freedom from the Grinch and all other shitty platformers this weekend. Hey, we got a new year coming up. Y'all got any plans?
Me?
You want to invite me to a party or something?
Yeah. And if anybody has a party in Austin they want to invite us to, that's cool. If you don't, you are grounded and you are banned from chat.
I promise to bring a copy of The Grinch.
Yeah, I'll bring a copy of Super Babies Baby Geniuses 2 on DVD.
Oh, perfect. Come party with us.
Invite us to all your parties.
Hope y'all have a good time this holiday weekend. Don't know if we'll have a stream on Monday. Monday is New Year's Day, and depending on what happens on New Year's Eve, we may or may not feel like streaming that Monday.
We may be a little partied out.
That's TBD. Let's put a pin on it for now. I'll let y'all know if we have any plans. But next week is a big one. Next Wednesday is our first stream of the new year, and we're kicking things off with a look at an SD2 SNES, a super high-end flash card for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, Monday is New Year's Eve.
Oh, Monday's Eve? Oh, well, hell, maybe we might not do it then.
Yeah, we'll be too busy partying.
Yeah, we're going to party it up.
Uh-huh. Big party. We're gonna...
Okay, sudden
man.
decision. No Monday stream.
No Monday stream.
However, stay tuned for Wednesday's stream, which will feature the SD2 SNES and the many special chips it supports. You can go to patreon.com/retropals. If you pitch in $5 a month, you'll get access to our newest poll, which asks, which of these chips should we feature during Wednesday's stream? Your choices include the Broadcast Satellaview, the SA1 chip, the MSU1 chip, or the Super FX chip.
Ooh.
Now, if you do your research, you're going to find out a whole lot of weird misfit games use these different chipsets for Super Nintendo. And unlike other flash cards, the SD2 SNES does support them. So these are going to be the strangest, most obscure Super Nintendo games possible, and you're going to see them next Wednesday.
I'm excited. Alright, Danny's gonna find someone else for us to stream.
Host!
Sorry.
You need 2 weekends.
You really do. Alright, so if you like what you see, we are at youtube.com/retropals. There we post original scripted videos, and we post highlights of our streams. We did also post HD versions of every single one of our of the Stepping Selection background videos. So go to youtube.com/retropals, and you can do that there.
Yeah, I got a whole playlist of them. They're all in their HD glory.
We're also at twitter.com/retropalshq. That's where we post our polls for every Mascot Friday. It's also where we post when we go live. We post certain clips, all kinds of cool stuff. So go check that out. It's good. It's good. And when I remember to do original content on it, it's pretty okay.
You should post more original content.
Original content's hard.
It is.
I'm
It
always
really
making
is.
original. I'm always creating that content.
So it looks like over on Chubo's channel, we have Beavis and Butthead games, both blessed and cursed. And he knows that they're mostly cursed. And indeed, right now he's playing the Super Nintendo Beavis and Butthead game. So go wish our friend Chubo some luck. Hope that he plays a better game. Recommend that PC point-and-click adventure game, Virtual Stupidity. That one's pretty good.
Yes.
He deserves better than this. So yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your new year.
And enjoy your new year. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.